we might get into some touchy subjects. And for that, I'd like to beforehand apologize for. But there is some things that are, I'm going to zoom in, that are on my mind. So sit back, relax, get a cup of tea, get whatever it is that you do, because this is going to be a bumpy ass ride. So enjoy the agony that is me. And if you aren't, oh, by the way, trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about abortions, rights, politics. If you're not into any of that stuff, completely understandable. I have plenty of other videos that you guys can just go ahead and watch that don't involve any of that. So please feel free to watch all my other chaotic stuff, because I can't hold in the stupidity some people have sometimes. And my brain's telling me, you shouldn't be talking about this, but my heart is telling me to. So I'm gonna do my makeup and complain about bullshit, about idiots for a couple of minutes, if that's alright, with the mainstream population of people out there. So, let's just crack right into it. Texas got rid of abortions, right? You legally can't have an abortion. Well, there was from, oh, by the way, trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about rape and sexual assault too. Okay? If you were raped, if it was incestual, if you were raped by like your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, or whatever, and got pregnant, if you have a uterus and there is a heartbeat and you have an abortion, you can get in trouble, your doctor can get in trouble, the whole medical staff can get in trouble, any friend or family that helped you either paid for or even talked to you about it being a good idea can get in trouble, and any stranger on the street that you talk to in a 5-mile radius can get in trouble in the state of Texas. So if you don't know, there was a news article, I can't remember if it was on Fox or whatever, where he was literally calling women, get this, he was calling them vessels. He was calling them, he was calling us hosts, as if the baby is a virus and we are the host to said virus. Okay, that's how much pain I am in, to a hysterical amount. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off about the whole scenario, honestly. And the audacity, the fucking audacity of a man looking at me and going, "You're not a human being, you're a hostess to life." By the way, he didn't call women women, okay? Women are not people to these fucking assholes' eyes. They are hosts to life, not pregnant women with babies, unborn babies, which, by the way, my thoughts and opinions on abortions are, if you have a reasonable explanation, if it was rape, incest, whatever, or if it'll cause damage to you in the long run, I'd much rather see the life of somebody who will live 20, 40, 80 more years longer than an unborn baby that physically cannot feel pain yet. Okay? That's my thoughts and opinion on abortion. If you disagree with them, perfectly fine. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Let's have a nice, civilized conversation about it. Okay? Okay. We are just hosts to life. We are not, oh, that's not to mention the fact that we were once unborn baby fetuses ourselves. Like, I wasn't an unborn baby fetus inside my mom's belly for 9 months. Well, 8 months. I was born a little early. I wanted to be out of the womb very quickly. But it's not like we weren't babies, unborn babies ourselves. So yeah, no, I guess once you get to a certain age, you're no longer life, you are a host. Your only main purpose, ladies, is to be a host to life. Our only purpose is apparently giving birth to life. What happens between then and now, whether we die, it doesn't matter to these people. It does not matter if we live or die. Which pisses me off to the very extreme, because there was a very real discussion I had to face when I was pregnant with Atticus. And it was, what is the likely death rate, the likely rate of me living? Which, luckily for me, it was high. There are some women that don't get a high rate of life. And my doctor was talking to me about this pregnancy. You know, you have a high risk of living. Extremely high. I do not see any complications so far. I am 22 weeks pregnant. Okay? That doesn't mean that there won't be complications in the future. But at this moment, there will be no necessary need for me to follow through with anything like that. I love being a mom. Personally, I've never had an abortion. I never plan on having an abortion. Never once seeped my mind of abortions at all. I love my kids. I know I'm going to love this one when she's born. But if the doctor looked into my eyes and said, the likely chance of you living is so low that we might not even be able to follow through with the pregnancy, I'd be like, that's fine, let you do your thing, doctor. But no, the fact that in Texas they're looking at women who are like, oh yeah, your life expectancy isn't very long if you keep the baby, but yet are looking at them and saying, if you get an abortion, I will physically come to your house and serve you with a paper saying that you're going to jail and being fined. For fuck sakes. Thing. If we're just vessels, if we're just hosts, what does that make your wife? What does that make your daughter? Is your daughter just a host, or is she like an actual human being until she gets her period? You know? Like, is my baby fetus, my female fetus that is currently living inside my stomach, when she's born, is she just going to be called a host? Is she going to be considered a host? Or is that not till she's old enough to have her period and old enough to start breeding? And if that's the case, at what age do you expect people to start having kids? These are questions that I want to know the answers to very desperately badly, because I'm not getting any answers. When you try to talk to these people and have a polite conversation, they just argue with you about how you're wrong and they're right. So when you were told that you are a vessel, men have rights. Remember this, ladies. We didn't fight for fucking nothing. For women's rights. Just to get told that we're fucking hosts. No, we did not. We didn't fight fucking... This isn't the 100-year anniversary. Last year wasn't our 100-year anniversary of fucking women's rights for us just to say, oh, we're hosts. Remember that, ladies. We mean just as much as the crappy men in our lives. Just because they're crappy doesn't mean anything. I just don't understand how a man can look at somebody and go, oh yeah, that's a host. She means nothing to me. Oh, and by the way, during that whole discussion, he literally when he was calling a woman a host, okay? This is the part that really pissed me off. He said that being hosts, they are things that are supposed to be protecting the life. We're gonna give them some rights. Not all rights, but some. And that's even more fucking bullshit to me. The whole thing makes no sense. It's sketchy as fuck. And honestly, it pisses me off even more. It genuinely makes me upset with mankind. I know what you're thinking. If it's bugging you this much, do something about it. I can't do anything about it because I can't be the only one that notices it. Until someone else notices that this is some fucked up shit and that women aren't just fucking baby makers. It's gonna take riots. It's gonna take another civil war. It's gonna take a whole lot of shit for people to realize that, oh, maybe that weird girl on YouTube was right. Maybe we should band together and try our fucking diggity dargity hardest. You know? Like, the least people can do at this point? What's the worst thing that could happen? We start riots again, we start rioting, we start having fucking human justice. We do what Iceland did and we fucking walk out of our fucking jobs and let the market crash until men decide that we're fucking serious? Because we will. I will, at least. If I have to, I fucking will. I really needed a platform to say this on. And if my video gets taken down, then fucking oh well, it gets taken down. Like, who the fuck cares? It's a video. I'll upload the bitch till there's no end. But at the end of the day, women have rights. Okay? We were given these rights for a reason. Alright? This is for the men and some women out there. Anyone with a uterus or a peen that disagrees with what I'm saying and says that women are host vessels to life, that they don't deserve rights, and shouldn't be allowed to have abortions, just listen, please. Are literally the same people that say my body, my choice when it comes to the vaccine. Okay? Y'all hypocrites. And if you're gonna act like that, oh my god, I just got in my eye, fuck. Give me a second. People that are chanting my body, my choice when it comes to the vaccine are complete and utter hypocrites. And if you don't realize that the government is raised by mostly white men with dementia, who make their own wages, who set their own fucking salaries, who do whatever they want, okay? This is personal opinion. All of this whole video, and by the way, is personal opinion. Please don't take it seriously. My opinion, and I have a mouth, so I'm gonna state my opinion. And whether you like it or not is completely up to you. You don't have to like my opinion to respect me, just like I don't have to like your opinion to respect you. But I'm still going to respect you as long as you continue to respect me. It's a two-way street when it comes to respect. Just because I may not like, just because you think that I'm a dumb bitch who does makeup semi-poorly, doesn't mean you can't respect me, okay? Good. Sorry about my rant, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And here is my makeup look for the day. Bye, guys.